Greetings, blessings, and welcome to JsGrassFedGarden. Today I wanted to get into pasture updates and hand-rolled round bale updates. So let's get into it. This is the field. You can kind of follow the line. This side gets mowed by a mower. That side gets mowed by a European scythe. This is all coming up for its third cut of the season, and I may even get a fourth. Where it's taller right here, kind of these two, this was 2 weeks ago. So 2 passes. Then this might even be 3 weeks ago. 3 weeks ago, 2 weeks ago, 1 week ago on Sunday, and now I just started right here. And that'll get raked out and then come back down the other side. And we'll go all the way over to about here, leaving this as a little pollinator wall, also just a wall from the neighbor's side. So third cut. If you get the benefits of the scythe, you're able to get out in the springtime when the grass is of nutritional peak value, and if you cut it at that time, it allows the grass to grow up 2, 3, maybe even 4 more times of the equal amount of nutrition. But if you wait until July, August to get the first cut in really wet years, when sorry, lost my train of thought. If you wait to get your first cut until July or August, sometimes in really wet years, that grass is far past its nutritional peak value. One farmer stated in the scythe book that I read, it won't make butter, but it'll keep them alive. Talking about his cows. So I'm really excited about this. At first, I had done the pasture just one long line all the way down, and that's how I did the first pass. But the second pass, I divided the whole big pasture into 2 pastures right at this tree line, and it's allowed me to distribute the workflow evenly, because this side grows faster, it seems, rather than the back or towards the south. And the south back there, it's closer to the wetlands, so it grows a little slower back there. So by the time I get this done this week, or by next Sunday, definitely by next Sunday, we'll have this done. Hand-rolled round bales, just hands and knees, and start to roll it and compress it together. These are just raked up little piles from me cleaning the last pass. So we'll get these 2 done definitely by next Sunday, hopefully by this week. And then the line starts right here. I went a little bit past the halfway zone. So then the back half will be ready to start. And then by the time I'm done with this, it'll be late August, early September, and this side will have regrown. And that's gonna mean going into fall, this pasture will be receiving its 4th cut of the year. And if you have livestock, this could be of real value to you. It's a lot of work up front, but at the same time, it's not. It takes me about an hour and a half to do 2 passes. That's up once, back down. And then it takes me about another hour and a half to rake it all and roll it. So you're talking about 3 hours total a day, and then you get to go do whatever else work you got to do. And then you have an abundant stock of nutrient-dense hay for your animals. In my terms, I have an abundance of nutrient-dense stock grass/hay for fertility for my garden, and that will help putting the garden to sleep in November. Really proud of myself for taking this on and sticking with it. It feels good to see your aspirations through and get that sense of accomplishment. So I got some videos explaining all this. I'm not going to get into it right now. Maybe I'll leave a link if you want to check that out. But I'm just going to go over to the little woods edge over here. And this is where I'm bringing all of the round bales. We have my 2 organic matter piles. This is a 2-year pile. Well, this pile's actually been here since I started the garden, so it's going on a 3-year pile. I take a little bit, I add a little bit, but I haven't added anything to this year because I want it to break down fully. That's going to make a nice organic matter compost to put back into the garden. This one just started last year, so that's going to keep breaking down. You got your 2 piles. By the time this one is fully broken down and I put it on the garden, then I can start making a new pile here, and then by early spring, the end of next season, this pile will be ready for distributing upon the garden. That is some radish seed that got moldy, unfortunately. So here is the grass. So all the round bales stacked too high, and we've got the nice trees in between so I could keep stacking it a little bit higher. And I have had this little section back here filled many times and then they all come back out and they go back on the garden. It does help protect them from the rain a little bit under this little canopy here, not completely, but it does help. And the fact that they're in the shade, not getting beaten on by the sun, by this little, besides this little dappled light right here. But yeah, One Love Wholeness. I just wanted to document all this. Hopefully it could inspire you. Scything the pasture, hand-rolled round bales. Oh, I think it's the wave of the future. We'll see you on the next one. Blessings to you all, and have a great day. Thank you for your support.